We would like to understand the contrast between falsehood and truth. In today's world, we are aware that there is so much falsehood. Some people even use the expression, "this world is false." The spiritual knowledge says the world is a drama. It is neither false nor true. It is our relationship with the world that creates a falsehood. In the physical world, there are nature and buildings built by human beings. And there are cars and bikes and lots of facilities for leisure and pleasure. And there are, of course, many other human beings. Spiritual knowledge would say that all of that are part of an unlimited drama, an unlimited play. Each human being is a human soul associated with a role. This association is temporary. It's for a short period of time. We describe this association as a soul being a guest in the physical world. The soul is a visitor. The soul has an entry and it has an exit. It belongs to a world that is a world of truth. It is a world of truth because it is eternal. This world of truth doesn't change. It is a world of peace, love, joy, and it is stable. It does not change. This is a truth of souls. All the souls are incorporeal. This world is a subtle world. You can't see it with the physical eyes, but you can experience the truth. You can experience the nature of peace, the nature of love, the nature of joy. You can experience belonging to this family of divine beings. It is a world with God. God, the Supreme Soul, is the one who is always aware of this truth. He is always aware that he is a soul. And that's why he is called Supreme Soul. Not because of his form, but because his consciousness is always alert and aware of being a soul. So souls are coming from this awareness of truth into playing their parts, their roles in the physical world. What is happening is that at some point they start to forget that this is just a role, and they start to identify with the role. They start to identify with the body, with a position, with a career, with family, possessions, with everything. They start to put the word I on that body. They put the word mine on the possessions. They forget that they were just visitors in this physical world. And this is where everything becomes false. The moment they start to call the body I and mine, that is false. The soul is not the body, and the soul is not this temporary role. The moment they start to call the car or the house mine, that is completely false. The soul cannot owe anything or anyone. It is temporarily associated with a body. It will leave soon, and it cannot take anything with it. In this falsehood, in this confusion, some are trying to prove that they are right. And they try to prove that they are right with some temporary happiness. They start to show that there is some kind of happiness in this world. And if there is happiness, then there must be truth associated with it. We call that the judgment of a false intellect, an intellect that has been deceived repeatedly by the appearance of this world, believing that he is a body, believing that he is that position, that job, believing that anything in the physical world can belong to you. That is a great confusion. That is called ignorance. In that deception, the intellect can easily feel that if right now he is happy eating a certain cake, that happiness must be true happiness. And then he decides that he has to eat more cake, and that is legitimate. Such a judgment has brought the human society to sorrow, conflict, and war. There is inner war and there is external war. The only solution to come out of this ignorance, to come out of this confusion, is a higher intellect, the divine intellect. The divine intellect is able to see that all the happiness that is experienced in identification with the physical world is temporary. Any happiness that is experienced for a short period of time is just a deception. It is as if someone is working against the soul. There is an enemy that is trying to keep the souls in falsehood. Falsehood has developed to such an extent that it created a kingdom of falsehood. This whole world right now is a kingdom of falsehood, and it will have its own ways and means to preserve falsehood. It is a little bit like a game or like a battle. There is a battle between truth and falsehood. And of course, the victory is for the truth. However, to be part of that victory, we have to wake up to see our eternal reality. The divine intellect has to open up to see the truth. Truth is only one. There cannot be two truths. But some in the kingdom of falsehood will try to prove that there is some true happiness, true love in the falsehood world. How do we see that? We see that everything that is temporary cannot be true. Whatever happiness has been experienced today for 1 hour or a day, tomorrow is changing into sorrow. Whatever praise has been experienced, tomorrow will be defamation. Whatever love has been experienced, tomorrow will be hate. That is a law of the falsehood, because falsehood is not permanent. Absolutely everything that comes from identification with the physical world is false, and it will not last. It will end. Absolutely everything that is from our consciousness of being souls is eternal, imperishable. It is only through the divine intellect, by seeing our divinity, by experiencing our celestial family, the company of the Supreme Soul, only through this company, only by learning and adjusting and listening and putting into practice what the Supreme Soul is telling us, we can reinforce the truth. Truth will prevail. It is a matter of myself being able to see it, understand it, and take the side of truth. There is reward and there is happiness only in truth. Thank you.